So many of you guys also know our Director of Development, Jenny Weber. She's spoken to many of you multiple times. She's the invisible force. She's not here with us tonight because her first child decided to make their birthday today. So we're very excited for her. So I want to make sure I get this right. Pearl Ellen Weber Shook came at 7:59 a.m. this morning, so we're glad she's not here. So a few weeks back, I was at lunch with Ron Norwood on our board and Dr. Dewan Warmack, who's the president of Harris Stowe. And Dr. Warmack shared with me one of his pet peeves. So having been back and forth to Jefferson City quite a few times trying to advocate for state funding, along with many of the other university presidents who are here with us tonight, he heard oftentimes from lawmakers and others that college is not for everyone. Now, this is of course a true statement, but his response quickly was, sure, but who gets to decide? His next question behind that was, Senator, did your kids go to college? And while the debt that the entire country is taking on for higher education is something to be concerned about, what we know is the data on the value of a college degree is incontrovertible. Recently, the St. Louis Fed just issued a report, and it shows a few things. One, college graduates earn, on average, over twice that of a student with just a high school diploma. Over a lifetime, this is north of $1 million in earnings. College graduates are far more likely not to be unemployed, and they report higher rates of job satisfaction and happiness. They are healthier, they live longer lives, they are more likely to vote, and they volunteer at higher rates. They use expensive but important social programs at far lower rates than the general population, and they are 7 times less likely to be incarcerated. And for parents out there, if you have a kid in college who graduates, they are 600% less likely to live at home at age 24. So, while I could go on, I think you get the point. The conversation nationally seems to be focused on wealth-earning careers, which is very important. But I am here to argue that for successfully completing a college degree is a public good. We seem to have lost this thread as a society. Put simply, you are in the best position to live a life of choice if you have a degree. And that, my friends, is good for everyone. So I've worked in nonprofit in St. Louis for a little bit now, and I'd like to share one of my pet peeves. Often I hear of duplication of services and duplication of resources as being something to avoid. And I get it. Resources are finite. We want to make sure that they're equitably distributed. But I think from what you've heard tonight from our students is this is all about resources. Maybe it's something simple and operational, like being able to read what a financial aid award letter is saying for the debt you're going to take out. Maybe it's deeper, ensuring that you have the proper mental health, not just to survive, but to thrive. Or maybe it's something that hits multiple buckets, like gaining early college credit. And that helps you financially, that helps you academically get started before you go to college. And so for those who are concerned with resource duplication, I borrow the construct from Dr. Warmack, and I say, what services did your kids benefit from? And which ones were duplicated? We would not be able to get college-bound students the services they need without our partners in the high schools, in nonprofit, and in higher education. Without collaboration from the educators and leaders at KIPP, at Lift for Life, and at University City High School, just to name 3, we would not be able to hear the amazing stories that our students tell. Right now, SEMO, UCM, and Missouri State have a level of alignment at their college between admissions, financial aid, student services to ensure that those students do not get lost in that first year. A lot of what they do repeats what we do. We're okay with it. I got a few more. So every year we send students to the Early College Scholars Program at WashU. We do a lot of the same things, and it's a phenomenal opportunity for them. The Fontbonne Promise has just made a commitment to debt-free college experience for low-income and first-generation students, and that is not just money. And every year we work with Maryville on our Admission Accomplished program, and we just found out that one of our students was the lucky recipient of the Donald Suggs Scholarship, valued at over $140,000. And last, I want to call out the work of St. Louis Community College. We started a pilot with them called BSTLCC, and they have done a phenomenal job of simplifying paths to degree, and we are able to work with the most vulnerable students in a collaborative way. And I gotta tell you, a lot of what we're doing is being done by other folks. So don't tell anyone, but we duplicate resources at College Bound. We do it a lot, and we do it purposefully.